Okay, if you wish, you can on your videos as well. Okay, we hope to take some photographs also with your badge. So this is biorefinery concept and petroleum refinery. Okay, so actually in Sri Lanka you can see a petroleum refinery. Okay, when you consider about petroleum refineries, they are very common, and you already heard Sapugaskanda, Telpiri Pahaduwa, Sapugaskanda petroleum refinery, you already know. But this biorefinery concept is not actually novel technology. That is some little old technology, a concept, but the developing countries like Sri Lanka is still, we are not operating a biorefinery in a modern scales. You have to consider that, okay? Because already petroleum refineries are in the world. There are about you can write down these things. This is a very friendly lecture, okay? This is a very practical lecture. I am not going to teach you so many concepts and other things. So practically, I will give you the concepts and the applications. Application based, I will teach you, okay? Okay, when we consider about the world, there are about 750, okay, refineries in the world. Petroleum refineries, okay. When you consider about the world, there are about 750 refineries, okay. Sapugaskanda is what? One of these 750, okay. So we must proud about our refinery, because many countries do not have their own petroleum corporations and also the refineries in the world. So very few amount of countries have the monopoly and also the authorization to produce the fuels from crude oil refining, okay. So actually when we consider about the petroleum refinery concept in Sri Lanka, we know that our petroleum refinery is established in 1969, okay. So now how many years? 53 years, okay, or 54, okay. 54 years old refinery we have, okay. So we must proud about our Sapugaskanda refinery because it is established in 1969, okay. At that time we were one of the best countries in Asia. You know, Japan second to the only second to the Japan, okay. So at that time we are the one of the most powerful country in Asia, okay. But now the condition is very worst. However, we were in a good position, okay. So you already know petroleum refineries, you heard about that. I am going to teach you about petroleum refinery and how it is work, okay. Basic concepts I want to share my experience with you. So I am going to teach the basics of petroleum refineries, so you can compare the concept, the biorefinery, what is biorefinery and what is petroleum refinery, okay. This biorefinery concept, actually in Sri Lanka we are not operating biorefineries, but there are some plants in Sri Lanka which we can say they are as a biorefinery. That means the next sessions I will tell you, because when we consider about Palwatta sugar plant or Sevanagala sugar plant, Athimale sugar plant, and also Hingurana. Okay, so the most of the sugar plants we can consider as a not a biorefinery, but biorefinery concept is there. Okay, actually biorefinery is a broad concept. It's not like a petroleum refinery. Okay, so this broad concept, when we are dividing this biorefinery operations, some operations in Sri Lanka can be considered as a biorefineries. Okay, first generation biorefineries. I will teach you what are those industries and what are the positions you have when you are going to industry, and also what are the operations of their biorefineries. Okay, okay, let's forward. Okay, okay, you can see this is some reading material. Actually, I am not going to give you very large books and very complex books as the references, but easily you can see, you can go to the Science Direct. Okay, I think already you know, you should know these things. Okay, Science Direct. Science Direct means actually combination of research papers. So you can see this is the journal. Okay, this is one of the journal published in the world, one of the most reputed journals in the world about industrial biorefineries. Okay, okay. So in this journal, you can see this chapter. Okay, actually, already I shared these materials with your coordinator. I think you got, otherwise I will send my email to you after this session. I will personally send to your batch rep or some students, so you can share this PDF. I will teach you the concepts through this chapter. Okay, actually in this kind of chapters you will get the practical things. Okay, this is not academic researchers. Okay, because there are two fields, academic research and industrial research. Okay, in Sri Lanka, industrial research is actually in a zero level, most probably in a very near to the zero level. Okay, our academic research is very good. Actually, the most of the universities in Sri Lanka are actually not the most. All the universities in Sri Lanka are academic research institutions. Okay, but there are some industrial research also. But when you are going through this type of journals, you will see there are a lot of applications, real world applications. So you can learn these concepts through real world applications. That is the most important thing. So if you are going to learn these concepts using a very large books or theoretical books or some other reference related to academic researchers, you will feel some boring because you are some fresh graduates. So it's very, sometimes you will feel very boring. So I will teach you these concepts through the industrial researchers and also some academic applications. Okay, so you can download this chapter. You can go to the Google and you can type this topic. Okay, so using the Science Hub, SCI Hub. I think you know this website. You can easily download these research papers from Science Hub. Okay, without a payment. Okay, hi. Next, other one is IEA Bioenergy. This is the second reference. This is a very small document. Okay, I am not going to give you large books and many number of references. Okay, very easily you can learn these concepts by using these two references. This is the second reference. This is also you can learn, download easily from the Google. Okay, I will teach you what is this IEA bioenergy. Okay. Okay. Actually, your first lecture is based on this PDF. Okay. First lecture is completely your module. First lecture is based on this IEA, International Energy Association bioenergy concepts. Okay. I will teach you these concepts. Okay. So there are two references. You can see the chapter, very small PDF, and also you can see this IEA bioenergy. Okay. Then first thing is I am going to share okay, please give me okay, please give me 1 minute. Okay, I think now you can see actually this is a very good PDF. Okay, you can see very good PDF about biorefinery concept in comparison to petrochemical refineries. You can compare both these. What are the differences? Okay, so you can see the introduction, the definition, the economic value classification. Actually, the most important part of this chapter is you should know the definition of biorefinery. Actually, I am not tell you to අපි කියන්නේ කටපාඩම් කරන්න. මේක මේ definition එක කියන එක කටපාඩම් කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. Okay, but you must know the concept of the biorefinery and you should have the ability to express what is the biorefinery with your own words. Okay, there are some critical words in the definition. So anyhow, you have to express what is the biorefinery. දැන් කවුරු හරි අහුවොත් biorefinery එකක් කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා, if someone asks you from you what is a biorefinery, so you should have the ability to give this kind of process, this kind of application is can be called as a biorefinery. හරි, නැතුව අපි අර කටපාඩම් කරගෙන මේ වචන ටික හැමම අර අපි කියන්නේ නේද, අර ගිරව වගේ පාඩම් කරන එක නෙවෙයි. හරි. Then classification of biorefineries, that is another important case. So you should know what are the types of biorefineries, how we can classify the biorefineries. Okay, so that is the important case. And also you can read this. Okay, I'm not going to teach this everyone because there are lot of type of biorefineries which are operated using different types of biomass. Okay, so you can conventional biorefineries, advanced, and also lignocellulosic, syngas operated, then microalgae. There are many types of biorefineries which are starting from different types of biomass. Okay, so you must know what is the biorefinery and what are the types of biorefineries and what is the concept. Okay, that you should know. So this 2 and 4 is very important. And also the petrochemical refinery. I will teach you petrochemical refinery operation as well. Also the what is the biorefinery concept. And then SWOT analysis. I will teach you. Okay, today's lecture. Then introduction. So not necessary actually as university students. You should අපි කියන්නේ ටිකක් මහන්සි වෙන්න ඕන. හරිනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි I am not going to give you a lot of slides and also references, but I am give some references which are very, very important. This is one of the good industrial research done by Austria. Okay, you can see Netherlands and also some Austria and Netherlands. Okay, this is one of the very good article. So this type of only 1 or 2 references I will give you, because when you are go through the Google, there are a lot of definitions and your mind will be messed up. Okay, so don't follow all the things. So you should go through some reputed, the world's top journals and their concepts and what are they saying. Okay, hari අපි ඉස්සරහට යමු. Introduction. The most important things I already highlighted. Okay, so I am going through this. You can read this PDF. Okay, I hope definitely I will ask some questions in the exam in the definitions and also the classifications, the SWOT analysis, and also you have to compare the biorefinery process and petroleum refineries. Okay, so you should know that 4 principles. You can leisurely go through these sessions. Okay, they are not much necessary. I am not going to teach you, and also you can freely understand and read and understand. Okay. New bioproducts are replacing their fossil counterparts. Greenhouse gas emissions are reduced while economic perspective developed, supported by innovative policies. Why we want new bioproducts? Okay, because petroleum products, the problem is there are a lot of greenhouse gas emissions, and also the energy security is very low, because already there are little amount of reservoirs, crude oil reservoirs in the world. Okay, so they predict only 30 years, someone are saying only 50 years. So imagine if there is no crude oil, that means petroleum products, what will happen? Then already you have experience neda apita රටේ තෙල් නැති වෙලා ඔයාලා දැක්කනේ නේද? You already know what is the what will happen if there is no crude oil reservoirs. Okay, so energy security in future is very low. So scientists are now trying to අපි කියනවා ආදේශකයක් විදියට. කියන්නේ අපිට සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම we cannot go into the biofuels and also bioproducts. ඒක අපිට අර 100% එකපාරටම reach කරන්න බෑ. But at this condition, that means the present conditions, the scientists are more concerned about bioproducts. Whether we can replace that whether we can replace the petroleum products using these bioproducts. දැන් උදාහරණයක් විදියට දැන් අපි දන්නවා in Sri Lanka we are producing gasoline. Okay, petrol, we are producing petrol, but a country like Brazil, they are using anhydrous ethanol. That means the water is removed, okay, from ethanol. Okay, that anhydrous ethanol is used to increase the octane number of the gasoline. That means we can blend. Blend means mix. We can mix the anhydrous ethanol, which is a bioproduct, to the gasoline. You can gasoline කියලා කියන්නේ gasoline is a petroleum product. Petrol. Gasoline means petrol. Okay. Gasoline, the same word. Okay. Gasoline and petrol, same words. Okay. You can blend ethanol bioproduct with what? Gasoline. So you can reduce the amount of gasoline production. ඒ කියන්නේ gasoline කොටසක් ethanol වලින් පුළුවන් අපිට replace කරන්න. Okay, so that is some small application. හරිනේ. එතකොට you must know why we need bioproducts, why this concept is يعني මේක නැගීගෙන එන්නේ ඇයි? ඒ වගේම why we need the biorefinery concept. ඇයි මේ biorefinery concept කියන එක අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ කියන එක පිළිබඳව සරලව ඔයාලට අදහසක් තියෙනවා. There are a lot of articles. Okay, you can learn. Then International Energy Agency. Okay, there is a organization called, because this part මේක පටපාඩම් කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ, because in the next lectures I have to teach you from this international bioenergy task කියන එක. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ කියන්නේ ලෝකයේ සම්මුතියක්. ඒ කියන්නේ ලෝකය පිළිගත්ත අපි දන්නවා දැන් ඔය sustainable energy development, ඒ කියන්නේ sustainable development goals කියලා තියෙනවනේ 17ක් තියෙනවනේ. There are 17 අපි කියනවා sustainable development goals. ඒ වගේ මේ bioenergy, if you are going to biorefinery concepts, there are also some goals and tasks defined by the world organizations. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ ලෝකයේ සම්මුතියක් විදියට, ඒ කියන්නේ සම්මුතික වශයෙන් they define these are the goals, these are the tasks. So in the next lectures you should know what is this IEA bioenergy task. Okay, so I will see, this is the PDF. Okay, you can learn. This is in the Google. Okay, you can IEA bioenergy කියලා type කරාට පස්සේ you can easily download this article. Okay, so this is the role of task 42. I will explain why biorefineries. You can learn. Okay, why biorefineries. Very small PDF, very interesting PDF. There are few pages. You can learn a lot of things. You must definitely, I am going to give you some assignment or exam question using the concepts inside this PDF. Okay, so you have to thoroughly go through this small PDF. Very interesting. Okay, this is not a large book. Okay, මොකද මම දන්නවා, because there are a lot of subjects. You have a lot of subjects and ගොඩක් content එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක නිසා ඵලදායිතාව, that means efficiency and effectiveness කියන එක තමයි වටිනම දේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ මේ lecture එකේදී, if you are attend this lecture, what I am saying 100, at least you should 80% of that 100% should go to your mind. ඒ කියන්නේ මම 100ක් කිව්වොත් අඩුම තරමේ 80ක්වත් අවබෝධ කරගන්න ඕන. හරි? This is not a like a conventional lecture. Okay, hurry. Then you can see what is a biorefinery. What are the advantages of biorefineries? Very, very basic concepts. Okay, how can biorefineries can be classified? What is the current status of biorefineries? SWOT analysis. Okay, hurry. So you can leisurely read this PDF. Okay. Then okay, IEA bioenergy's vision to International Energy Agency bioenergy. is an organization set up in 1978 by the IEA. IEA means International Energy Agency. Okay. So this Energy Agency Bioenergy is a body of IEA. එකන කොටසක්. IEA එකෙන් form කරපු යම් කිසි section එකක්. That is the IEA Bioenergy. Is an organization set up in 1978 by IEA with the aim of improving cooperation and information exchange between countries that have national programs in bioenergy research and development. What is the purpose of this International Energy Agency Bioenergy section? To share the experience, exchange information, and also programs related to bioenergy research and develop the bioenergy field, and also this type of දැන් අපි දැන් ලෝක සෞඛ්‍ය සංවිධානය කියලා තියෙන්නේ මොකටද? පුද්ගලයාගේ සෞඛ්‍ය නම් වාලන්න තමයි ලෝක සෞඛ්‍ය සංවිධානය තියෙන්නේ. ඒ වගේ මේ බයෝ එනර්ජි, බයෝ රිෆයිනරි කියන ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් එකට තියෙන ඇත්තටම section එකක් තමයි නැත්නම් අපි කියන organization එකක් තමයි IEA Bioenergy කියලා කියන්නේ. So you should know these concepts and also you should basically මේව කටපාඩම් කරන්න එපා. මේක ඔළුවට ගන්න. හරිනේ? There is an organization called IEA Bioenergy for this type of bioenergy research, development, and also share the experiences, share the knowledge, this type of things. Okay. The IEA was established. Okay. This is IEA, not IEA Bioenergy. Okay. IEA was established in 1974. So after the establishment of IEA, 4 years, after the 4 years, you can see this IEA Bioenergy is formed. Okay. Is formed. A framework of organization, economic cooperation and development to implement an international energy program. Okay, so you can understand. Okay, IEA Bioenergy's vision is to achieve a substantial bioenergy contribution to future global energy demand by accelerating the production and use of environmentally sound, socially accepted, and cost-competitive bioenergy on a sustainable basis, thus providing increased security of supply while reducing greenhouse gas emissions from energy use. Again, vision. What is the vision of IEA Bioenergy? Okay, I am not going to ask you in the exam what is the bioenergy IEA Bioenergy vision. This is the very basic concepts. But you must know the basic understanding. What is bioenergy section, IEA, and what is the vision, and also what is the purpose, vision and mission, this type of, okay? Because I am teaching this very small section, because in next sessions, you should know IEA Bioenergy Task 42. There are some definitions, okay? So I want to teach you that world reputed and local පිළිගත්ත definitions තියෙනවා. ඒ definitions උගන්වනකොට මේක කොහෙන්ද ආවේ කියන එක කියන්න ඕනනේ. So I must teach you these organizations and their how they formed. Okay. කියන්නේ ඒවා පටන් ගත්ත විදිය ගැන පොඩි අවබෝධයක් දෙන්න ඕන, because otherwise you don't know what is this IEA, what is this IEA Bioenergy. You don't know everything. Okay. Hari. Then and for the period of 2013 to 2015, there are 10 tasks operating under the IEA Bioenergy. Okay. There are some tasks. කියන්නේ මේ section එකකින් මොනවා හරි task එකක් දෙනවනේ. ඒ tasks කියන්නේ මොනවා හරි goals. Bioenergy umbrella covering all major aspects of the bioenergy field. Bioenergy field. The relevance of biorefinery in a successful bioenergy research policy has been acknowledged by the establishment in 2007 of a specific IEA Bioenergy Task 42. පැහැදිලි? හරි. හොඳට තේරුම් ගන්න. In your module, ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලගේ module එකේ bioenergy එක නැත්නම් biorefinery classification කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. හරිනේ classification to biorefineries. පැහැදිලිනේ? ඒ කියන්නේ biorefinery classification කියලා section එකක් තියෙනවා. So I am going to there are so many classifications. ඒ කියන්නේ වර්ගීකරණය කියන එක මේ එක එක විදිහට මේක කියලා තියෙනවා. But I am going to teach you the world most reputed and ඒ කියන්නේ මේක ලෝකේ පිළිගත් ලෝකේ සම්මුතියක් ලෙස පිළිගත්ත ඕගනයිසේෂන් එකක් කොහොමද මේ බයෝ රිෆයිනරීස් කියන එක ක්ලාසිෆයිඩ් කරන්න කියන එක තමයි මම ඉස්සරහට කියන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ එක එක අදහස් තියෙනවා. එක එක විදිහට ක්ලාසිෆයි කරනවා. පැහැදිලිද? ඒක නිසා that is why I am teaching you this IEA bioenergy. Okay, එක ඕගනයිසේෂන් එකක්. ඒ ඕගනයිසේෂන් එක තමයි මේ කියන විදිහට ක්ලාසිෆයි කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ definitions අපි ඉගෙන ගනිද්දී එක එක විදිහට definitions දීලා තියෙනනේ. You can see there are a lot of definitions. Okay, but you have to follow some reputed and ලෝකේ පිළිගත්. Okay. Okay. On biorefineries, producing fuels, chemicals, power and materials from the biomass. The major objective of this task is to assess the worldwide position of potential of biorefinery concept and biorefinery concept. The task is to assess the worldwide position and potential of the biorefinery concept and make a potential lega, because there are different potential for different countries. The අපේ රටේ biorefinery concept කියන එක potential එක different from India. So ඉන්දියාවට සමහරවිට මේක ගැලපෙන්න පුළුවන්. අපිට ඊට වඩා ගැලපෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. There is a potential. So evaluating this potential is one of the tasks of this IEA bioenergy organization. Okay. Then biorefinery concept and and to gather new insights that will indicate the possibilities for new competitive, sustainable, safe and co-efficient processing route for the simultaneous manufacture of transportation biofuels. I will teach this is transportation biofuels is very critical thing, because අපි ගත්තොත් දැන් when we consider about petroleum fuels අපේ ප්‍රධානම දේ මොකක්ද? What is the major thing major products of the petroleum? කියන්නේ petrol, diesel, LPG ඒ වගේම LNG කියන greener fuel පැත්තට යනවා එක නම් there are some fossil fuel derived petroleum fuels. That means petroleum fuels. Okay, they are not biofuels. Okay, so the transportation biofuels means අපිට මෙන්න මේ petrol diesel if you can substitute these petrol diesel like petroleum fuels from biofuel, that is a very excellent case. So in the world this is one of the critical thing, transportation biofuels. දැන් මේ transportation biofuels කියන එක තමයි ගොඩක් බලන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක ඉන්ධනයක් විදියට transport section එකට පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක තමයි ඇත්තටම දැන් scientistලා බලන්නේ. හරිනේ? හරි. Then added value chemicals, power and heat and materials from biomass. Okay. I will teach the definition next. Okay. Then major outputs of task 42. The task 42 means I already teach you. මේ task 42 කියලා කියන්නේ මේ organization එකේ they have derived some task. You know 10 task කියලා තියෙන 2013 ඉඳලා 15 වෙනකන් they operate there are 10 tasks operating under different task means a goal. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝගේ මොකක් හරි වගන්තියක්. ඒක යටතේ තියෙනවා කළ යුතු වැඩපිළිවෙලක්. පැහැදිලි? එතකොට මේ task 42 එකේ තියෙන දේවල් තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ. You can see major output of task 42. Okay. Okay. I will show you in the other PDF. You can see this is task. Okay, biorefineries task 42. Okay, you can see then my biorefineries task 42. There are different sections. You can see. Okay, මේවා කටපාඩම් කරන්න එපා. You do not need to memorize these things. Okay, just have a idea. Okay, ඔළුවට ගන්න. I am not going to ask you the exact definition. This is කටපාඩම් කරලා ලියන්න. That is not my choice. Okay, so you do not need to memorize these things. Okay, but you should read this. You must read this and get a අපි කියන්නේ මේක ඔළුවට ගන්න. මේකේ තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? මේකේ මොකක්ද කරන්න කියන එක මේ අදහස ඔළුවට අරගෙන ඔයාගේ අදහසින් you must have the ability to express your answers for the questions. Okay, නැතුව මේවා task 32 මේවා කටපාඩම් කරන්න එපා. හරිනේ? ඒවා කිසිසේත්ම I am not expected. Okay, හරි. Then you can see the definition of biorefinery. Then තමයි මම lecture එකට ආවේ the definition of biorefinery. එතකොට දැන් මේ definition කියන එක ගත්තාම when we consider about the definitions, IEA bioenergy කියන organization එකෙන් හරිනේ අපිට දීපු definition එකක් තියෙනවා. Okay, this is the one of the best definitions in the world for the biorefinery. So if you are search what is biorefinery in Google, there are millions of definitions. එක විදියට කියලා තියෙනවා, but same thing. But in exams you can remember this. Okay, definition. කියන්නේ මම briefly explain what is a biorefinery කියලා ඇහුවොත් you should have the ability to explain the core concepts. There are core words. Okay, biorefinery is the sustainable processing of biomass. That is the major thing. Sustainable, okay, not unsustainable. Okay, biorefinery is the sustainable processing of biomass. So biomass is the raw material for the biorefinery. Okay, then what is the raw material for the petroleum refinery? That is crude oil, බොරතෙල්. පැහැදිලි? So when you consider about the biorefinery concept, biomass is the raw material, okay, into a spectrum of not one product. Okay, not one product. It's spectrum of marketable products and energy. Not only products, there are also energy. Okay, so bioenergy and also bioproducts. So මේක හොඳට ඔලුවට ගන්න. මේක කටපාඩම් කරන්න එපා. Biorefinery කියලා කියන්නේ biorefinery is a sustainable processing of biomass into spectrum of marketable products. දැන් මේ marketable කියලා කියන්නේ there should be a economic value nේද? දැන් අපි මොකක් හරි product එකක් හදලා ඒක අපිට විකුණන්න බැරි නම් ඒක marketable product එකක් නෙවෙයි. ඒක වැඩක් නෑ අපිට. So you should and you must aim the marketable products rather than again අපිට වැඩක් නැති මේක product එකක් හදලා අපිට වැඩක් නැහැ. So you must make economic පැත්තත් මේක ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා. මේක හොඳ definition එකක්. This is a very good definition with few words. So biorefinery is a sustainable processing of biomass into a spectrum of marketable products and energy. Not only products. So while you are making products, you will have energy. පැහැදිලිනේ? දැන් හිතන්න waste to energy plant එකක් කියලා හිතන්න. ඔයාලා ගෙදර කුස්සියේ in your kitchen, in houses, there are a lot of vegetable waste. So you are going to produce biogas. හරිද? So biogas කියලා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Product එකක් විදියට we cannot get as a product. That is a energy, biogas. You can use that biogas to your gas cookers. That is a small biorefinery. That is not a biorefinery. Why? That is only one product. Okay, but when you consider about the biorefinery concepts, there are a lot of producing many number of marketable products as well as the energy. Then when you consider about the Palwatta sugar plant, okay, when you consider about the Palwatta sugar plant, actually it is a biorefinery, but biorefinery concept is there. Okay, but that is not a biorefinery. exact biorefinery. That is not a modern biorefinery. That is a very old first generation biorefinery. Okay, because in Pelwatta, not only the Pelwatta, Hingurana, Sevanagala, Pelwatta, Athimale sugar plant. There are a lot of sugar plants now in Sri Lanka. The Athimale is newly constructed. I also visited there a few months ago. Kantale is not working. Okay, Kantale sugar is not working now. Now Pelwatta sugar, Sevanagala, Hingurana, and Athimale. These 4 sugar plants producing. Actually, in Pelwatta and Sevalangala especially, they are producing Hingurana, producing ethanol. Okay, so ethanol is a what? Marketable product. But they are only producing ethanol. Their major product is ethanol. Okay, so that is actually biorefinery. That is not a modern biorefinery. Okay, modern biorefineries consist of many processes rather than අපි කියන්නේ අර ඒකට කියනවා කියන්නේ දැන් අපි sugar processing කියන එක ඒක boundary එකක් තියෙනවනේ. කියන්නේ අපි ඒක specific process එකක්. That is not a biorefinery. Okay, but biorefinery concept is there. So marketable product is what? Bioethanol. That is bioethanol. Okay, also bioenergy is there. I will teach these examples. Practical examples කතා කරනවා images එක්ක. What is bioenergy? Because sugar cane, කියන්නේ උග්ගස් අරගෙන අපි මොකක්ද කරන්නේ? උග්ගස් වලින් රොඩු වලින් තමයි boilers වල energy එක ගන්නෙ. So for the boilers we are using අපි කියනවා bagasse කියලා කියනවා. ඒ industry එකේ කියන වචනය bagasse, BAGAS. උක්රොඩු. එතකොට මේ උක්රොඩු වලින් අපි මොකක්ද කරන්නේ? We are producing energy from boilers as a fuel. So that is a bioenergy. So they are producing ethanol as well as what? They are producing bioenergy also there. So also biofertilizers, because අපි දන්නවා fertilizers අපි manufacture කරනවා. එතකොට ඒවා biofertilizers. එතකොට මේ වගේ lot of marketable products and also bioenergy is sustainable processing. Okay, sustainable processing of biomass. Okay, hi. This means that biorefinery can be a facility, a process, a plant, or even a cluster of facilities. And you must know, actually in modern biorefineries, there are a cluster of facilities, not a specific one. This means that biorefinery can be a facility. Actually, Pelwatta sugar is a biorefinery. Okay, I hope to visit Pelwatta sugar with your badge. Okay, because I worked there for 1.5 years in 2016 as my first job. So I have a lot of connections with Pelwatta sugar. So with your coordinators, I hope to visit Pelwatta sugar plant with you to see how bioethanol producing. Okay, actually biorefinery, Pelwatta sugar, Sevanagala, Athimale, and also Hingurana, these plants are actually biorefinery. Okay, also the biorefinery can be also what? A small process or dedicated plant. Dedicated means මොනවා හරි එක් product එකක්. ඒ කියන්නේ මොනවා හරි product එකක් අරමුණු කරගෙන අපි මොනවා හරි process එකක් කරන යම්කිසි plant එකක්. හරිද? Or even a cluster of facilities. Cluster means network, process integration. මේ වචන ලියා ගන්න. Cluster of facilities කියලා කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් bioprocess integration කරලා. ඒ කියන්නේ කිහිපයක් එකට එකතු කරලා අර දම් වැලක් වගේ, පුරුකක් වගේ. පැහැදිලිනේ? අන්න ඒ විදිහේ biorefineries තමයි දැන් ලෝකෙ තියෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අර තනිව යන පොඩි plants නෙවෙයි. Using different types of biomass, you will get what? There are different types of processors and there are different types of marketable products and also energy. පැහැදිලි නේද? කට්ටිය කියන්න බලන්න තේරුණාද කියලා පොඩ්ඩක් කවුද ඉන්නේ? පැහැදිලි නේද මම මේ කියන ඒවා? කට්ටිය පොඩ්ඩක් මේ මම මේ කියන ඒවා මේ ඉන්ටරෙස්ටිං නේද? සමහරව නිදිත් දන්නෙත් නැහැ. කට්ටිය බලන්න මේ වීඩියෝ එක ඔන් කරන්න පුළුවන් අය ඔන් කරන්නකෝ. මූණු ටිකවත් මුලින් බලන්න. කවුද ඉන්නේ කියලා. කට්ටිය බෝඩින් වලදී ඉන්නේ කොහමද?
We are in the hostels.
Okay, no problem. පැහැදිලි නේද? හැමෝම මේ කියන දේවල් තේරෙනව නේද? Can you understand these concepts?
Yes, sir.
හැමෝටම තේරෙනව නේද? කවුරු හරි මෙහෙමයි. This actually this is actually I am a visiting lecturer, so I am not a academic lecturer. So I want to share the practical experience and real world applications, especially in Sri Lanka. මොකද ඔයාලා job market එකට යන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ. එතකොට definitely I am using so many number of practical examples rather than teaching you theories, concepts. අර මේක මේ slide ටිකක් පෙන්නගෙන යනකොට වඩා practically I will teach you. So අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම lecture එකට එන්න. This will be a very interesting lecture for you because today's lecture I want to teach you some definitions. Okay, මොකද ඒවත් දැනගන්න ඕන. So we can today also I will teach you the petroleum process, and also in next lectures definitely I will teach you these all concepts through real world applications and examples. එතකොට මේක ඔළුවට ගන්න ඔයාලගේ English හොඳට හදා ගන්න. හරිනේ? ඒ කියන්නේ I am not going to expect you the exact definitions and these kind of things, but when I am give you a question, you should have the ability to express the real idea. That means the marketable products, sustainable processing of biomass and bioenergy. අන්න ඒ ටික ඔළුවේ තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වචන ටික එන්න ඕනේ. ඒක වචන 10න් ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් 50කින් ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. දෙන්නටම එකම ලකුණු තමයි හම්බ වෙන්නේ. පැහැදිලිද? So that is the case. So you should know the real මේකේ තියෙන අර හරය කෝ එක ඔළුවේ තියෙන්නේ. හරි? ඒක ඔළුවට ගන්න ඕනේ. නැතුව අර ඒ විදියට මේක පේලිය මෙහෙම පාඩම් කරලා I am not expect that type of answers. හරි? එහෙම ලියන්නත් බෑ. සමහරු නම් එහෙම ලියන ඇත් ඉන්නවා. ඒක නෙමෙයි වෙන්න ඕන. ඔයාලා කවදා හරි ඉංජිනේර් කෙනෙක් වෙනවා. ටෙක්නොලොජි ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ උඩ තැනකට කවදා හරි යන අය. ඒක නිසා මේක කටපාඩම් කරන්න නෙවෙයි මේක ඔළුවට ගන්න මේකේ තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? මේ concept එක මොකක්ද? මේවා ඇත්තටම මේවා තියද? මේවා කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? පුළුවන් වැඩද? හරි? හරි. You should know. Okay. Now I think you must have a good idea about the definition. Okay? Hurry. Then IEA Bioenergy Task 42 has produced a brochure that gives an overview of the different kind of biorefineries. එතකොට මෙන්න මේ කියන task 42 within the task 42 they have already given an overview of different kind of biorefineries. Okay? So in this article you can see there are different types of biorefineries. Okay? I am not going to teach you. You can leisurely learn. Okay, the main driver for the establishment of biorefinery is the sustainability aspect. මේ හැමදේම we are doing everything in the process industry for the sustainability. Sustainability කියලා කියන්නේ තිරසාර බව. ඒ කියන්නේ we use the natural resources while we are remaining them for the next generations. ඒ කියන්නේ අනාගත පරපුර වෙනුවෙනුත් හරි ඉතුරු කරමින් අපි සම්පත් පරිභෝජනය කිරීම තමයි සරලවම සස්ටේනබිලිටි කියලා කියන්නේ. හරි මේක මේ කටපාඩම් කරන්න එපා සස්ටේනබිලිටි ඩෙෆිනිෂන්ස් ඒව අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න මොකක්ද? what is ඒක තමයි වැදගත් වෙන්නේ. හරි අපි මේ ජීවිතය කියන එක our life is very කියන්නේ මේක මේ very complex. Okay? ඇත්තටම අපි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියලා කියන්නේ teaching is because I have a first class. Okay? in Morato University. 6 years ago I passed out in 2016. Actually I also මේව පාඩම් කරා. ඉතින් කරන්න වෙන වෙලාවල් නමුත් කවදාවත් I never අපි කියන්නේ ගිරවත් නේද? ගිරව දානවා කියලා කියන්නේ නේද? එහෙම නැහැ. ඈ ගිරව වගේ මේව පාඩම් කරේ නැහැ. එහෙම no need, but you must know the key concept. Then if I know what is the definition of biorefinery, you should know the sustainable processing of biomass, because biomass is the raw material. Sustainable process kalla spectrum of marketable products හදනවා and energy. That is the case. හරි. මේක ඔයාගේ අදහසින් ලියන්න පුළුවන් වෙනවා. එච්චර අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ. හරි. Then so මම කියන්නේ මහන්සි වෙන්න. මහන්සි වෙලා දැම්මම ඉඳන් you must කියන්නේ මේ පහුවෙලා මේව ඔලුවට දාගන්න බෑ. මේවා අන්තිමට එහෙම අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. හරි. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ වෙලාවෙම ලෙක්චර් එකට ඇවිල්ලා මේක ඔලුවට ගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට අන්තිමට කාලෙදි පුළුවන් තව පොඩ්ඩක් ෆ්‍රෙෂ් කරගන්න ෂෝට් නෝට් එකක් හදන්න. දැන් මේ ධම්ම පොඩි නෝට් එකක් හදාගන්න තමන්ගේ විදියට තමන්ට ගැලපෙන විදියට as you preferred you can prepare a short note for this. Okay, hari. Then the main driver for the establishment of biorefineries. Why we need biorefineries? Because already you know the global warming concept, greenhouse gas emissions. These types of things are majorly happen due to the petroleum refinery, crude oil processing. So we have to also coal processing, okay? Coal power plants. There's a large amount of CO2 removal. But anyhow, we have to go for the sustainability. So when we are going to the sustainability, we can reduce. We cannot stop, okay? We can reduce. අඩු කරගන්න පුළුවන්. නවත්තන්න බෑ. We can reduce greenhouse gas emissions and also global warming potential එක නේද? ඒ වගේ දේවල් අපිට අඩු කරගන්න පුළුවන්. All biorefineries should be assessed for the entire value chain of their environmental, economic and social sustainability covering economic and social sustainability. That is the important case of this biorefinery concept. Not only the economic sustainability means what? වා සමාජීය විදියට අර සමාජීය සංස්කෘතික නේද? හැම පැත්තෙම සස්ටේනබල් වෙන්න ඕනේ මේ concepts. හරි? අපිට economic sustainability කියන එක එක දෙයක් විතරයි. සමහරවිට economically sustainable වුණාට socially sustainable නොවෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, so the thing is this, when we consider about this biorefinery concept, that should be a definitely the environmental friendly and also economic sustainable and also social sustainable. Hari. This is what biorefinery and its role in the transformation of biomass. Okay, you can see this is the biomass. Biomass කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Biomass කිව්වම there are different types of biomass. හරි. සරලව ගත්තොත් දැන් අපිට biomass කියලා ගත්තාම මොනවද? උක්රොඩු නැත්නම් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් පිදුරු. ඊට පස්සේ vegetable waste, microalgae මේ පැත්ත ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. There are different types of biomass. Okay. දැන් අපි ගත්තොත් දැන් biomass power plants තියෙනවා. දැන් ගිරාඳුරු කෝට්ටේ ගත්තොත් තියෙනවා විදුලංකා power plant තියෙනවා ගිනිසීරියා. අපි කියන්නේ අර ලාඩප්ප කියලා කියනවා සමහරු. ගිනිසීරියා වලින් තියෙනවා power plants තියෙනවා. That is what? Bioenergy produced from biomass. That is a biorefinery. Okay. But not a cluster of biorefinery. Cluster of products is not there, but that is also a biorefinery. Okay. මේ concept එක ඔලුවට ගන්න. So biomass what? Heat, power, fuels, chemicals, food, feed, materials නේද? Polymers, ඔය වගේ දේවල්. Different types of products and power, energy. මේක හොඳට එළියට ඔලුවට ගන්න. So biorefinery means what? Bioprocessing. There are processing technologies. I will teach you. Okay. I will teach you. So now I'm going to my slideshow. So you can see this is biomass. So without biomass, we cannot talk about a biorefinery. Biorefinery එකක් ගැන කතා කරන්න බෑ biomass නැතුව. දැන් petroleum refinery එකක් ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්ද crude oil නැතුව? We cannot. We never talk about petroleum processing without having a crude oil. That is why our Sapugaskanda refinery is closed for several months last year. Sapugaskanda තෙල් පිරිපහදුව වසා දමන ලදී කියලා you already heard in last year so many times. Why? The unavailability of crude oil. Okay. So without crude oil, there is no petroleum. Okay. So like that, without biomass, you cannot talk about biorefinery concept because biomass is the feedstocks. That is the actually first phase of the life cycle. Life cycle means the process chain. Biomass is the raw material. So starting from the biomass, you can produce fuels, solvents, bulk chemicals, plastic, fibers, fine chemicals, oils. That is why we are called marketable products. These are the marketable products and also energy. Okay. So this is the biorefinery. In the biorefinery, there are some processing technologies. Okay. There are some processing technologies. So you can see here. Biomass feedstock. There are different types of biomass. Okay. There are sugar, starch crops and also oil crops. Api kiyanawa soya bean oil. Neda. Okay. Different types of biomass based oil crops and also lignocellulosic. Okay. Forestry and agricultural waste. That's a general thing. Cellulosic may biomass this is a very simple case. You already know. Okay. So industrial waste. Okay. Brewers, spent grain, potato peelings. Okay. Industrial waste. Okay. So this is different types of biomass feedstocks. Okay. So sugar starch crops. When you consider about sugar starch crops, the thermal processes, there may be different processes. Okay. මේ processes සියල්ලම තියෙන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. There may be one process or more than one process. Okay. I already told you in the definition, they say the biorefinery may be a plant or a process or a what? Cluster of processes. That means there may be only one process or these type of different processes. Right? මේ වගේ processes කිහිපයක් integrate කරපු ලොකු different types of biomass process කරන application එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. Otherwise only one. That is energy means heat, electricity, fuels, chemicals, materials. Okay. That is the key. Inside this diagram you can see biomass are converted to marketable product streams and also energy using different conversion technologies. These conversion technologies should be what? Sustainable. Okay. Sustainable process technologies. Okay. Actually, 100% sustainable processes are not in the world. Okay. Again, කවදාවත් අපිට 100% sustainable කරන්න බෑ. හරිනේ. නමුත් you should anyhow you must try to make your these conversion technologies and also these process technologies and chemical processes, these all processes should be sustainable. Okay. ඒ කියන්නේ waste එක අඩු කරලා greenhouse gas emissions අඩු කරලා ඒ විදියට අපි කරගෙන යන්න ඕන. Okay. හරි. Then you can see the goal of a biorefinery is to utilize everything in the biomass, leaving no waste. Okay. The zero waste concept කියලා ඔයාලා අහලා තියෙනවා. හරි. or circular economy concept. You can learn circular economy. මේවා මම දෙන්නේ පොඩ්ඩක් කියවලා බලන්න. Circular economy concept. මේ zero waste කියන එක එන්නේ ඇත්තටම zero waste කරන්න බෑ. We cannot operate with zero waste, but this zero waste concept is coming from circular economy concept. Okay. Circular economy concept. Okay. Okay. Then, however, specific biorefineries can be tailored to individual desired output products. Specific biorefinery means we can get what? Sugar processing. Sugar plant. Sugar plant is a what? Example of specific biorefinery can be tailored for individual feedstock. Tailored for individual feedstock and desired output products. Desired output product is bioethanol. Okay. Bioethanol. Individual feedstock means what is the feedstock for the sugar plant? Sugar cane, hugas. That is a specific. ඒ කියන්නේ විශේෂීකරණය වූ biorefinery. Okay? හරි. Specific biorefinery. දැන් මම හිතන්නේ මේක හොඳට ඔයාලට ඔලුවට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. මේවා කටපාඩම් කරන්න යන්න එපා because there are a lot of concepts. හරි මේ key concepts ටික you must have the ability to take the core of these things. Okay? හරි. Then I will go to the next one. Okay, a biorefinery is the integral upstream, midstream, and downstream processing of biomass into a range of products. Again, that is another definition, but I am not expecting this type of definitions. Okay, this is another definition. A biorefinery is the integral upstream, midstream, and downstream processing of biomass into a range of products. Range of products means energy and what? Marketable products. And also downstream processing. Inside this processing, there is a sustainability. Okay, it's the same concept. In the classification system, IEA Bioenergy Task 42 described in the next chapter has differentiated between mechanical pretreatments, extraction. I will teach these concepts. Okay, no worries about that. A biorefinery can use all kinds of biomass from forestry, agriculture, aquaculture, and residues from industry and households, including wood, agricultural crops, organic residues. Then this include where we can get biomass for biorefinery, because biomass is the raw material for the biorefinery. Without biomass, we cannot operate this biorefinery, and also concept is not there. Okay. So we can use all kind of biomass from forestry, also the agriculture, and also aquaculture, and residues from industry and households, including wood, agricultural crops, organic residues, okay, forest residues, and aquatic biomass, algae. Okay, the microalgae biorefinery is one of the concepts I will teach you in next lectures. Okay, algae is a biomass, okay, aquatic biomass, you can see. And seaweeds. A biorefinery is not a completely new concept. Actually, it is not a new concept. Okay, actually it is not a new concept. That is a old concept, but nowadays this biotechnology is everywhere, and scientists are trying to merge this concept. That means make a uluppala ganna, merging. Okay, when you consider about the world, we must go to the sustainable fuels and also sustainable operations. Otherwise, we are destroying the nature. Okay, because we are using so many very in a fast rate. We are depleting the natural resources. That is why these concepts are coming to the world. Okay, many of the traditional biomass converting technologies, such as the sugar, you can see many of the traditional biomass converting technologies. That means the sugar processing plants. Okay, I hope to visit a sugar factory with you. Okay, definitely I will hope to visit a sugar factory with you very soon. So that is a traditional biomass converting technology. That means a biorefinery. Okay, starch and pulp paper industry. That is also a what? They are, and in that process, inside that process, there is a biorefinery concept. You know, Valachena paper industry. I don't know whether that is still now working, but a few years or months ago, Valachena is started, but I don't know. Also, Ambilipitia paper mills in Sri Lanka, you can see this type of industries, but some are not operated. Okay. So sugar, starch, and pulp and paper industry can be partly considered as biorefinery. That is not actual biorefinery. What? Partly. Okay. That is a biorefinery concept is there, but it is not a biorefinery because generally we are calling biorefineries for what? Cluster of products. Cluster of products and energy using biomass. Okay. You can products ගොඩක් ගන්නවා. or petroleum refinery එකක වගේ we are taking many number of products and energy. Okay. But when you consider about this sugar, starch, pulp and paper industries, they are partly considered as biorefineries, but they also have marketable products and also bioenergy. Okay. However, several economic and environmental drives such as global warming, energy conservation, security of the supply and agricultural policies have also directed those industries to further improve their operations. Okay. You can read these things, and also the biorefinery should produce a spectrum of marketable products and energy. අන්න ඒක තමයි වැදගත්. So when you consider about the biorefinery concept, actually this is not a concept. Most of the countries now, especially Netherlands, Germany, Sweden, like European countries and Scandinavian countries, they already operating biorefineries. Okay, they are already operating biorefineries, but when we consider about the whole world picture, there are very few number of biorefineries compared to petroleum refineries. Okay, because this is very difficult thing. Okay, because supply demand curve, you know, you have to match the supply and demand. Okay, so in biorefinery concept, we are trying to what? Replace the biofuels, especially biofuels from petroleum products. Again, petroleum, you know, there are a lot of petroleum products now. So the most of the cases in biorefineries, they are trying to replace the petroleum products from the biofuels. That is the major thing in the world. Okay. So I will show the examples. Okay. Especially Netherlands, Germany, and Sweden, and also some of the Scandinavian countries, they are operating biorefineries. Okay. Petroleum refineries are everywhere. Okay. In Sri Lanka, you can see Sabugaskanda, and India, there are a lot of refineries. World's #1 largest refinery, Reliance, and also Texas in USA, and Abu Dhabi, also UAE, Iran, Iraq, Middle East countries. There are so many refineries. Okay. So petroleum refineries are everywhere, and also that petroleum refinery concept is developed. Okay. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක දැන් මේ peak එකට ඇවිල්ලා ඒක පල්ලෙහාට යනවා. That is now downgrading. Okay. Now the saturated. ඒ කියන්නේ the knowledge of petroleum in the world is now saturated. Okay. So very less amount of researchers, very less amount of studies for the petroleum field. Okay. But still, when you consider about this biorefinery concept, that is a novel technology. Actually, that is not a old concept, but now scientists are trying to operate processors, different types of processors to manufacture different types of marketable products and fuels and also energy using biomass, like a petroleum refinery in a large scale. That is why we are calling spectrum of marketable products and energy means a large scale process operation. Okay. That is the concept. And but in Sri Lanka, you cannot see this type of biorefinery, large scale biorefineries. Okay. But concept, there are a lot of industries like that in Sri Lanka. The products can be both intermediates and final products. Okay. And include food, feed, materials, and chemicals. Whereas energy includes fuel, power, and heat. Okay. The main focus of biorefinery system, which will come into the operation within the next years, is on the production of transportation biofuels. That is the case. The next years, the future, they are mainly planning to substitute, okay, the petroleum products from the biofuels. That means the bioethanol, biodiesel. That is the main case. There are a lot of ways to produce biodiesel and bioethanol from different cases. But there are conventional technologies like using sugarcane. Nowadays, they are trying to using microalgae and second generation biofuels, and also there are third generation. I will teach you these concepts, okay? So don't worry. So try to understand what this concept, okay? This is the first lecture, okay? So there are, I think, 12 or 13 or 14 lectures, weeks, okay? So this is the first lecture, so don't worry. So you should have a good idea. I want you to give you a basic idea about what is a biorefinery and what are the biorefinery concepts in Sri Lanka, where you can see this type of biorefinery concepts. Okay, the definition, this type of things I hope to share, okay, in the first lecture. Okay, then the economic value of biomass using biorefinery. Okay, actually this part is not in your content, but little bit I am explaining. The economic value of biomass is determined by the revenue from the various products on the market and the production cost. Okay, that is a common thing. Okay, in most of the cases, products with the relative high market value are associated with the high production cost and vice versa. And again, production cost එක වැඩි නම්, if your production cost is very high, definitely your market value will be high. පැහැදිලි නේද? දැන් අපි හිතමු Benz car එකක් කියලා. As an example, Benz car, the production cost is very high. Okay, because the material quality and their manufacturing operation, their cost, electricity, and sometimes they prepare handmade cars, the time and experience of the engineers, okay, technicians. So production cost is very high. So market value is very high. Benz car, okay. So the biomass, economic value of biomass is very, very critical when you are comparing these, especially biofuels with petroleum fuels and coal. I will explain, okay. මේක මේ හොඳට ඔලුවට ගන්න. Then you can see this is one of the very good table. You can see fossil feedstock cost per gigajoule, okay, euros, okay, because this paper is published, this chapter is published in Netherlands and Austria, okay. So they have given in euros, okay, euro neda me, okay. So you can see per gigajoule. So if you are producing per means, you know already in Norechole we are operating what? In Norechole we have a coal power plant, okay. So if you are using coal as a feedstock to produce power, you can produce power for 6 euros per gigajoule. But if you are using biomass, what will happen? What will happen? Your power cost is very high. Okay. You can see. Also in transportation fuel means petrol and diesel. Okay. So if you are using petroleum oils, you have less amount of cost compared to what? biomass, but little similar, okay? Little similar. But when you consider about the chemicals and also polymers, then other developed marketable products, there is a huge difference. So if you are using biomass, it's very difficult to produce this type of marketable chemicals from biomass rather than using fossil fuels. Again, fossil fuel are actually available. Again, available in present condition, okay, not in future. So also අපි කියනවා cheap electricity. When you consider about the Sri Lankan case, the main reason behind Sri Lanka less development is we cannot still understand what is the cheap electricity producing technology. Okay. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් අපි ලංකාව ගත්තාම ලංකාව දියුණු කරන්න බැරි වෙන්න තියෙන ලොකුම හේතුවක් තමයි මෙන්න මේ කියන cheap electricity අපි පාවිච්චි නොකිරීම. Cheap electricity producing technologies පාවිච්චි නොකිරීම. That means coal power plant. You know, we are talking about the sustainability, okay? So world is talking about the sustainability. So when you consider about the countries which are talking about sustainability, they have already used millions of coal tons. Ton million ගණනක් coal පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙනවා for their development. Okay. Because when we consider about USA, because USA is one of the major coal users, and also China is the largest coal user in the world. Okay. So Japan is also still they are using coal. Okay. I'm not going to tell you coal is the best, but using coal, Gallanguru, very cheaply you can produce power and heat. Okay. Why this current crisis? Current means the electricity crisis. Why electricity crisis in Sri Lanka now? Because we cannot operate, even fulfill the base load using the thermal power plants. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ තාප බලාගාරවල thermal power plants තියෙනවනේ. You know, hydro power plants තියෙනවා. Hydro power plants කියන ඒවා we cannot operate the hydropower plants what we are like, because when rainy season we can operate hydropower plants. Okay. Otherwise, if in lack of rainy seasons, okay, if we are going to operate hydropower plants, what will happen? There will be no water for irrigation. ඒ කියන්නේ කුඹුරු වලට වතුර නැතුව ඕන්නම් විදුලිය අරගෙන නේද? කන්න නැතුව ඉන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් කාලා බීලා කරුවලේ ඉන්නත් පුළුවන්. So you have to choose, you have to optimize with irrigation and what? Hydropower plants in less rainy seasons like these days. දැන් මේ දවස්වල වහින්නේ නැහනේ. එතකොට nowadays we are operating thermal power plants in a maximum level. Okay. Actually, if you want to develop a country, you must have many number of thermal power plants, but they should be sustainable. Okay. Actually, coal is not a sustainable fuel. Okay, because there are a lot of what? CO2 removal and also greenhouse gas emissions, and also global warming concept. Okay, all are there, but already for 200 years coal is available in the world. ලෝකයේ අවුරුදු 200කට coal තියෙනවා, but most of the countries now they are rejecting coal. Why they are rejecting? Because they are in the peak, and now their carbon index, they have problems. In environment, they have environmental problems. පැහැදිලිනේ? මම මේ කියන එක හොඳට තේරුම් ගන්න. එතකොට ඔය sustainability ගැන කතා කරන රටවල්, the countries which are talking about the sustainability, they have come to the peak of the development, and now they cannot do anything rather than going to the sustainability concepts, because otherwise they have to suffer, because the වායු දූෂණය වෙනවා, ඒ වගේම අපි ගත්තොත් global අර air index එක, ඊට පස්සේ greenhouse gas emissions, global warming, they have now faced so many problems. So now they are talking about sustainability, but what happened to the countries like us? What happened to Sri Lanka? Still we are searching for sustainable world. That is not, ඒ කියන්නේ අපි අර ඉනිමගක පළවෙනි පඩියේ ඉඳලා අපි අර ඉහළම පඩියට නගින්න නේද? ඉහළම පඩි පෙළක පළවෙනි පඩියේ ඉඳලා 10 වෙනි පඩියට එකපාරට යන්න බෑනේ. So actually in present condition, what Sri Lanka need, as my personal belief, Norechole, another 300 megawatt extension is definitely we should implement, and also as much as possible we must try to establish Sampur thermal coal power plant. Otherwise we cannot develop, because we cannot spend this much of money for because we are not a developed country, to spend this much of to put this much of money to produce energy. පැහැදිලි නේද? Then why Bangladesh develop? They have used so many thermal power plants, coal. Now they are coming to the developed range. They are මම හිතන්නේ ඒක පුද්ගල දරදේශීය නිෂ්පාදනය ඇමරිකන් ඩොලර් බිලියන 340 ගාණක්. අපේ මම හිතන්නේ 70ක් විතර. Okay. So Bangladesh now reached a very, very critical level, okay, like a developed country. Okay. ඒකයි මම කිව්වේ. So මේකෙන් අපි තේරුම් ගන්න ඕන දේ තමයි this sustainability concept is very good. Anyhow we have to go to this concept. Anyhow we have to reach this concept in a one day, but we are too late as a generation. පැහැදිලි නේ? කියන්නේ අපි ජාතියක් විදියට as a country we are still in 100 years back. You can imagine, okay? You can ලෝකය කෝල් පාවිච්චි කළා, ලෝකේ රටවල් කෝල් පාවිච්චි කරලා දියුණුවේ හිණි පැත්තටම ගිහිල්ලා sustainability concepts කතා කරනකොට අපි වගේ රටවල් ඒ දේවල් පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නැතුව develop වෙන්නේ නැතුව අපිට වෙලා තියෙනවා අර high cost operation methods වලට, ඒ concepts වලට අනුගත වෙන්න ලෝකයක් එක්ක අපිට යන්න වෙලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට අපි අර පස්සෙන් ඉන්නේ. පැහැදිලි නේද? දැන් අපි if we are going to run 10,000 meters මොකක්ද වෙන්න ඕන? අපි වට නේද? අපි හිතමු වට දැන් ඇමරිකාව වට 20ක් තියෙනවා නම් වට 18ක් දුවලා තියෙන්නේ. හරිනේ? අපි දුවලා තියෙන්නේ වට 5ක් විතර. ඒතර ඇමරිකාව ඉතුරු වට දෙක දුවන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා තමයි බලන්නේ. They are trying to run the next 2 rounds, okay? But for Sri Lanka we have to run what? We have to develop, okay? We cannot think like America, okay? We cannot think like Europe. So my personal belief, and most of the CEB engineers and also the Ceylon Electricity Board Engineers Union, actually they are telling the truth. We need another thermal power plant because we are not in a condition at least to fulfill the base load. ඒ කියන්නේ දවසේට අවශ්‍ය කරන්ට් එකවත් දයි ගන්න අපිට බෑ. So how we are producing energy using this type of high cost methods? That is the case. පැහැදිලි? ඒක නිසා අපි cheap electricity producing technologies කියන ඒවා ගත්තාම coal is the cheapest raw material for the power generation. Okay? ඒක ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න. So going for this type of technologies is very good, but we are not at a position to spend this type of too much money. Okay? But anyhow, these concepts are there, okay? There are some plants, okay? There are some production plants also, but if you are going to reject this type of plants and going to 100% or 70% renewable, that is not the case. That is never possible. දැන් අපි ඔය කියලා තියෙනවා නේද රජයෙන් 2030 වෙනකොට 170ක් රිනියුබල් කරනවා කියලා රට. That is never possible. That is never possible. Heat is mainly produced from the cheapest fossil fuel coal. Cheapest fossil fuel coal. The material cost for the production of 1 gigajoule for the heat will amount to 3 euros, assuming 100% conversion efficiency. Okay. So this type of case. Now you can see the classification of biorefineries. So that the economic value is very important. Actually, biomass have a very good economic value. Okay, because already you know coal and oil have a good economic value. නේද? ඒකනේ economic value කියන්නේ නේද? Oil price කියලා කියන්නේ ලෝකෙ පෙළෙන දෙයක්. The world is changing day by day due to the oil price. That have a very good economic value. හරිනේ. කියන්නේ economically ඒකේ value එක ගොඩක් වැඩි. කියන්නේ ලෝකය ඒ මත depend වෙනවා. Biomass also have a compared, not much that, but biomass also have some good economic value. Okay, in Sri Lanka, when you consider about the economic value of biomass, some biomass there are very good economic value. For example, sugar cane. දැන් අපි ගත්තොත් sugar industry එකේ දැන් මම හිතන්නේ ටොන් එකකට අපි ගෙවනවා we are paying 7,500 rupees per sugar cane ton. උග්ගස් කිලෝ එකකට අපි 7,500ක් වගේ ගාණක් ගෙවන. ඉතින් ඒක හොඳ economic value එකක්. මොකද why that economic value come for the biomass? Because its products, end products, marketable product is bioethanol. Bioethanol is having very high market value නේද? ඇයි ethanol නේද? අරක්කු බොන්න නේද? මිනිස්සු බොනවනේ නේද? හිස් බෝතලයක්වත් තියන්නේ නැහැ මේ පැල්ලත්ත පැත්තේ. ඒ වගේ තමයි. හරි. It is a very high economic value for ethanol. හරි. Actually in Sri Lanka we are using ethanol for drink, okay, but like a country like Brazil we are using for anhydrous ethanol for but 95% මේගොල්ලෝ use කරන්නේ for what? For their cars, vehicles, okay, anhydrous ethanol. Okay. So you have to understand but depending on your final product market value, you have what? Biomass economic value. හරිනේ. දැන් ඔයාලා පිදුරු ටිකක් පාරයින් තියාගෙන විකුණන්න බලාගෙන ඉන්නවා. Is it have economic value? Oh, some economic value is there, but it is very difficult to නේද? sell නේද? පිදුරු ටිකක් පාර තියන් ඉඳී කියලා විකුණන්න පුළුවන්ද? පුළුවන් වෙයි, නමුත් very difficult. හරි? So that is the case. මේ සරලව මේ concept ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න. හරිනේ. දැන් අපි තනකොළ ටිකක් තියාගෙන පාරේ ඉන්නවා. අපිට can we sell that grass? ඔව් පුළුවන්. ඒතර කවුරු වෙන්න ඕනද? අඩුම තරමේ හරකෙක්වත් ඇති කරන්න නේද? For farmer නේද? අර ඒ වගේ සරලව හිතන්න මේක. ඒතර තනකොළ වලටත් වටිනාකමක් තියෙනවා. But that economic value is depending on basically the final product and how you use that product in the processes to convert to the marketable valuable products. Marketable. හරි. එතකොට oil සහ coal කියලා කියන්නේ already they have a good economic value, but for biomass also in future there will be a very high economic value. Because why? Coal and oil is depleting day by day. So in future, definitely we have to go for renewable fuel type. Okay. Hari. Non-renewable fuel type tamai coal and oil. Okay. They are non-renewable fuels. Okay. So now I'm going to teach the classification of biorefineries. Actually, this is not a very large concept. Okay, so this classification, there are different types of classifications, but we use the classifications. This classification IEA bioenergy you can see in this PDF also. Okay, you can read what are the advantages. Okay, this type of thing. Okay, I will show you. Classify. Different conventional biorefineries, crop biorefineries, advanced biorefineries, marine biorefineries, green biorefineries. Actually, this is classified depending on your okay. Depending on you and your process. So, okay. So please read these things. This is thermochemical biorefineries. Okay, thermochemical biorefineries, lignocellulosic feedstock biorefinery. There are different types of classifications, but this is not a good classification because there are many number of types. Okay, so they again classified these biorefineries to two sections: energy driven biorefinery and product driven biorefinery. Okay, energy driven biorefineries and product driven biorefineries. But anyhow, finally now the concept is different. The task 42, that means they have already defined and world reputed classification. What is the loke piligatta classification එක මොකක්ද? Task 42 has further classified the different biorefineries. The proposed classification system is based on the current main driver in biorefinery development, that is efficient and cost-effective production of transportation biofuels to increase the biofuel share in the transportation sector. මෙන්න මේක හොඳට ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න. Why we are classifying in this way? ඇයි මෙහෙම අපි classify කරන්නේ? Why we are going to classify the biorefineries in this type? Okay, so you can see the platforms and also I will show you in this way. Okay, platforms, products, feedstock and processors. Okay, okay, you can see platforms. What is platforms? The classification के लिए क्या है मतलब वर्गीकरण है. Then you already learned the definition, and also you already at the first of the lecture, beginning of the lecture, you learn about IEA bioenergy section and also their task, goals, vision, and the definition of the biorefinery. Then we talk about what? Biorefinery classification. Classification के लिए क्या है मेरे को एक विधिයට वर्गीकरण करන්න පුළුවන් biorefineries, because there are different types of biorefineries. Okay, platforms. C5, C6 sugars, syngas, biogas are intermediates which are able to connect different biorefinery systems. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? Which are able to connect different biorefinery systems. That means the cluster of biorefineries. I already teach you. That means integration. One biorefinery is there, another biorefinery is there, another biorefinery is there. So you have to what? Connect those biorefineries using the platforms. Example, biogas. Okay. As an example, you are producing biogas from, let's see, kitchen waste, very small biorefinery. Okay. Kitchen waste. going to produce biogas. So that biogas, you are producing what? Bioenergy. That means the energy production. Okay. Steam production. Okay. So using that bioenergy, that is a what? Final product is energy. Okay. Biogas is a bioproduct. That means one of the bioproduct you can consider as a bioproduct. So using that biogas, you can operate another biorefinery. That is the case. Okay. Platforms can also be already a final product. No problem. That may be a final product. The number of involved platforms is an indication of the system complexity. The number of involved platforms, because platforms are connecting each biorefineries together and make a cluster. That means process integration, biorefinery integration. Integration කියන එක තේරුණා නේද? එකට එකතු කිරීම කියන. හරි? එතකොට the number of involved platforms is an indication of the system complexity. එතකොට if you have many number of platforms, definitely you can have a very good complexity. That means a complex biorefinery. That means cluster of biorefinery. That means integrated biorefinery system. පැහැදිලි නේද? හරි. Okay, then products. Okay, the two biorefinery products groups. The products, when you consider about the products, there are two. That means energy and products. Very simple. Okay, energy means bioethanol, biodiesel, synthetic biofuels. Products means what? Chemicals, materials, food and feed. So actually, when you consider about, we can, if you have a sugar plant, that is what? Both you have bioenergy and what? Bioproducts. Okay. So bioenergy means what? Bioethanol. Product means what? Food what? Sugar. Okay. Food is the sugar. Final product is sugar. Okay. Energy means, so using bioethanol, you can, bioethanol can be also considered as the product here. Okay, no problem. Anyhow, energy you can use biomass again. That means the bagasse. Bagasse කියලා කියන්නේ උක්‍රොඩු. උක්‍රොඩු කියන එක ගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට energy source එකක් විදියට ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. Feedstock groups. The main two main feedstock groups are energy crops from agriculture. That means starch crops, short rotation forestry, and biomass residues. Okay. So feedstock groups you can see from forestry and trade industry නේද? ඒ විදිහට අපිට වර්ගීකරණය කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. There may be different types of biomass deriving from the different sections. That may be from agriculture, forestry, industry, households. There are a lot of ways. Okay. Then conversion processes. That is very important because there are many number of conversion processes. They have said there are four main conversion processes. That is biochemical, chemical, mechanical, and thermochemical. Okay. So I want to actually you should remember those four things. Okay. So you must know for the exams, definitely you must know the definition, why biorefineries, why biorefinery concept, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages. Okay. And also what is the biorefinery classification. So this type of things you must know for the exams. Okay. Only you have to take the core, but anyhow you have to remember these four, otherwise you cannot answer the questions. No. So in this type of classifications, mainly you have to remember this four. platforms, products, feedstock, and processes, but no need to remember these things. Okay, but you should have the ability to what? Explain what is platforms, and also in your words, what is products, and also feedstock groups and conversion processes. Okay. මේක මේ විදිහටම කටපාඩම් කරන්න නෙමෙයි මේකේ අදහස ලියන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන. හරි. Then petroleum is actually I have only 12 minutes. I will teach you petroleum refinery with biorefinery. Okay. I will teach you the petroleum process. Okay, please give me. Okay. Now I am going to teach you petroleum refinery process very shortly. Okay. What is the time? Is it possible to take 10 minutes extra?
Okay, sir.
10 minutes ගන්න කමක් නැහැ නේද? හරි.
Nice.
Okay. I will teach you what is the petroleum refinery process in Sri Lanka. Okay. මේක හොඳට ඔයාලා කොලයක් අඳ ගන්න because I am working in Ceylon Petroleum Corporation as an engineer. Okay. So I will teach you. There are tankers. Okay. Petroleum crude tankers. Tankers means now. Okay, so there are 90,000 like that crude shipments. Okay, 90,000, 91 lakh. Okay, Tagara, you can quickly metric tons. Okay, ships. We are calling these crude ships. Okay, this crude ship is coming station where it is located from 8 kilometers away from the Colombo Harbour. අපි මේකට කියනවා බෝයාව කියලා කියනවා බෝය. Okay. This is the Colombo Harbour. Okay. The harbour එකට නැවෙන්නේ නැහැ. It is not coming to the harbour. Okay. This is a station. This is the pumping station. Okay. You can write down with me. Actually, I am going to ask a question from this petroleum. Okay. This is not a very complex question. Now I am teaching you the concepts. මම මේ උගන්වන දේවල් වලින් විතරයි මම ප්‍රශ්න අහන්නේ. So you should have the ability to explain the supply chain of Sri Lankan petroleum. So මාත් එක්ක මේක ඇඳ ගන්න. හරිනේ? හොඳට ඔළුවට ගන්න මේ කියන එක. හරිනේ? හරි. So this is the station, pumping station. Okay. Pumping station. This is the Colombo Harbour. Okay. හරි. එතකොට අපි අර නැව් වලට දවස් ගණන් සල්ලි ගෙවනවා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? නැව ඇවිල්ලා මෙතන නැංගුරම් ලාගෙන බලාගෙන ඉන්නව නේද? හැබැයි සල්ලි නැති හින්දා බඩු ටික ගන්න බෑ. ඒකට නැවට සල්ලි ගෙවන්න ඕන. අන්න ඒක තමයි අර පහුගිය කාලේ නේද? ඒක ඩෙමරේජ් ගෙවනවා කියන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද මේගොල්ලෝ high risk එකක ඉන්නේ. The risk factor is very high. රෝඩ් නැවක් මුහුදේ නේද? අර අලු යට ගින්දර වගේ තමයි මේක කොයි වෙලාවෙ ගිනි ගනීද මුහුදු බත් වෙයිද නේද? එතකොට නැව බලන්න ඒගොල්ලෝ ඉක්මනට ඇවිල්ලා මොකද්ද රෝඩ් එක අන්ලෝඩ් කරලා යන්න. So we have to pay generally $150,000 per day. Okay, for the ship. මේ late වුණොත් ඒ කියන්නේ අපි මේ crude නැව ගන්න if we late to take this crude, that is not the fault of this ship. Okay. මොකක් හරි පම්ප් එකක ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙලා ඒ මොනොත් negotiate කරන්න පුළුවන්. There can be negotiate if there is any problem in the buoy or the practical problem. Okay. So if you do not have money, so you have to pay this much of dollars per one day. Okay. That is the case. And last time we had, I think, 54 days without money. Okay. That is the case in Sri Lanka. Okay. So you can imagine how much dollars. Okay. Hurry. Then we can pump this crude to Colombo Harbor. Okay. So Colombo Harbor, we do not have storage. So we are storage this crude in Orugodawatta. You can see train එක යනවා නම් දකින්න පුළුවන් Orugodawatta tank farm. Okay, there are 4 tanks. Okay. Otherwise, you can directly pump into the refinery. If you wish, you can directly. There are 5 crude tanks. Okay. Tanki 4ක් තියෙනවා මේක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් 40,000 metric tons, 45,000. Okay. Metric tons, 45,000. Okay. This is also 45,000. I think you have industrial training, no? So please try to come to refinery. Okay. That is a very best, one of the good places. Actually, bioprocessors are not there, but anyhow, that is one of the good places for your training. Okay, I think most of the technology students from different universities, they are coming to refinery. Okay. Okay. Generally, this is not much preferred place. Okay, because සාමාන්‍යයෙන් we are not going to get the crude directly to the refinery. So we are pumping this crude to Colombo Harbor to Orugodawatta tank farm, and then we are taking that crude to the refinery. This is the correct process. Okay. But if you wish, you can, you have the ability, you can have the pipelines to take this one. Okay. All right. Then we have crude oil. Okay. We have crude oil. I think you all මාත් එක්ක මැද ගන්න. I am not going to this is crude oil. This is tanks. Crude tanks. You can please write down with me because there are limited time crude tanks. CT. Then through the pumps, what we are doing? We are doing heating. අපි කියන මේකට first preheating stage. First preheating stage. That means we are heating food using heat exchangers. Heat exchangers. Then we have desalters. Actually, in your module, this is not okay. This is no identification of petroleum refinery process. But I am teaching I am give a little idea about petroleum process, because anywhere you go in the world, refinery process is specific. ඒක ලෝකෙ වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. But when you visit a biorefinery, there may be many different types of processes. Okay, that is different from one biorefinery to other biorefinery. කියන්නේ biorefinery කියන ඒවා different from the other. But when you visit petroleum industry, that is a specific. Specific කියන්නේ that is dedicated process. Dedicated means when you are visit India or Texas, USA or Middle East, in Sapugaskand, wherever you go, you have the similar process, but capacity is different. Okay, the equipment capacity that are different. Okay, but concept and the operation is very similar. Same concept and same process operation. Okay. Okay, desalter means we have to remove the salts. ලවණ අයින් කරගන්න ඕන. crude වල තියෙන බොරතෙල් වල තියෙන ලවණ. We are removing salts inside the foods. What is the purpose? Reduce the corrosion. to reduce the corrosion in process units. To reduce the corrosion in process units. Okay. Then after that, actually this temperature is 135, okay, Celsius. Here you will get 35 Celsius, okay, and heating to 135. Then again, second preheating stage. Second preheating stage using heat exchangers. Okay. Using heat exchangers, actually we are heating up to 270. Using heat exchangers, okay. Shell and tube. You can learn this concept, okay. Search you can learn shell and tube heat exchangers. You are technology students, so you should have basic idea about what is shell and heat exchanger, okay. These are also shell and tube heat exchangers. Okay, then we are heating the crude oil from furnace. Furnace, we are heating because there is a coil, metal coil inside the furnace. Okay, so we can increase the temperature up to 360 Celsius using the furnace. Okay, then we are giving this heated crude oil. Heated crude oil to where? Our distillation column in Sapugaskanda. Okay, I am explaining the process in Sapugaskanda oil refinery. Okay, heated crude oil to what? To the distillation column. In A levels, you have already learned this. Okay, distillation column. Okay, okay. Now there are 31 trays. Okay, in the distillation column. I'm not going to explain the many things. Okay. There are 31 trays. Okay, 1 to 31. Voila, in A levels, you already learned in distillation columns, there are what? Equilibrium stages. That means the trays. Okay, equilibrium stages. There are vapor liquid equilibrium stages. How much? In Sapugaskanda, there are 31. Okay, 31 trays. That means 31 equilibrium stages. We are giving this feed to the fifth plate. Okay. The fifth plate, the fifth stage, we are giving heated crude oil. Fifth tray. Okay. Okay. Now I think you all already drawn this picture with me. Okay, I'm going to discard. Okay. Then again, I will give you this slide. Okay, slides I will give you, but this drawing is very good for me. Okay, because easy to teach you. Then this is the oil. What? Distillation column. There are 31 stages. Okay. This is 31. This is 1. So fifth one, what? Feed. Nowadays, we are operating 605,000 metric tons per day. Okay. feed. Okay. Feed 605,000 metric tons. Okay. Per day. Okay. So from the top of the column, we are get naphtha plus gases. Light products. Okay. Naphtha plus gases. Okay. Then there are 4 products streams. Okay. Then we are get kerosene. Here bhumi tel කියලා කියන්නේ or jet fuel. Jet means ගුවන් යානා තෙල්. We call jet A1. Okay. Okay. Then we are getting diesel. Okay. We are calling actually gas oil. Okay. These are industrial words. Okay. Then finally we are calling fuel oil. Bottom. And then you know gases. From gases, light products, we are producing what? LPG. Generally, we are producing nowadays 90 metric tons per day LPG. Okay. මේ අද ඔපරේට් කරන විදිය මම මේ කියන්නේ. මේ දවස්වල we are operating in the maximum feed. Okay. Actually, naphtha. Using this naphtha, we produce what? Petrol. Petrol means gasoline. Okay. Gasoline. මාත් එක්කම ලියා ගන්න. Please write. Okay. Then we are producing kerosene and also jet A1. Actually, kerosene we are not preferred to produce kerosene because kerosene is a very simple product. Okay, we can easily convert it to jet A1 using similar same very few processes. After few processes, easily we can convert this kerosene into jet A1. So we can earn many dollars if we are producing ගුවන් යානා තෙල්. Okay, so we are producing 1,200 metric tons per day. Okay, actually in these days we are producing petrol using naphtha. Okay. 500 metric tons, nearly 500 metric tons per day. Okay. Gasoline. Hari. Then what gas oil? Gas oil means diesel. Okay. So we are producing diesel. Actually, we are not going to produce kerosene. Because the kerosene has so we are producing jet A1 and selling for the Sri Lanka Airlines and other aviations. Okay, so we can have a many number of dollars. Otherwise, නේද අපිට නේද දීවරයන්ටයි කුප්පිලාම්ප පත්තු කරන්න ඒවට නේ කෙරොසින් ඕන වෙන්නේ නේද? එතකොට අපිට ඒක අඩු මුදලට දෙන්න ඕන. එහෙම දුන්නොත් පාඩුයි. ඒක නිසා generally ඒක තමයි රටේ කෙරොසින් අදටත් නැති වෙන්න තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ because you cannot see even Sapugaskandha is operated there is no kerosene. The reason is we are not preferred to that is a political decisions. Okay, not our decisions because we are not preferred to produce kerosene, so we are producing jet A1. So we cannot operate produce these two at same time. Okay, okay, if you want you can produce kerosene, otherwise you can produce jet A1. So we prefer, most preferred one is jet A1 because we can have many number of dollars. Okay, fine. Then gas oil is around 20,000, sorry, 2,000 metric tons per day. Okay. Fuel oil is also around 2000. Okay. 2200, 2100, like that. Okay. Sorry. Like that. Okay. So when you consider about Sri Lankan market, we are giving actually 10%. Okay. 10 to 20% of the Sri Lankan demand, LPG. Okay. And also when you consider about gasoline, we are giving generally 15%. Okay. 115ක්. ලංකාවේ අවශ්‍යතාවයෙන් 115ක් අපි සපුගස්කන්ධයෙන් දෙනවා මොනවද? පෙට්‍රල්. Okay. When you consider about Jet A1, we are giving 100%, already nearly 100% requirement for the aviation. කටුනායක තියෙනවනේ ගුවන් යානා ඉන්ධන පර්යන්තය. හරි. So we are already giving 100% Jet A1 for the airplane operations. Okay. When you consider about diesel, actually that is nearly 30%, not 30, nearly 30% of the Sri Lankan demand. ලංකාවේ අවශ්‍යතාවයෙන් 130ක් විතර අපි දෙනවා. Okay, fuel oil actually already the demand is very high, so we are giving this fuel oil to කොහෙද දෙන්නේ? CEB, Ceylon Electricity Board. අපිට කවදාවත් සල්ලි නම් හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද අපිට මේක තියාගෙන නේද? පහන් පත්තු කරන්නත් බෑනේ මේකේ. නේද? අපිට මේක කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. That is the bottleneck. That means we cannot do anything from this fuel oil. So we are giving this fuel oil to the CEB. So CEB used in this fuel oil in thermal power plants. Thermal power plants. Thermal power plants kuhama coal power plants නෙවෙයි. Fuel oil, දෙවිතෙල් කියනවා. Fuel oil fired power plants තියෙනවා. As an example, Kerawala Pitiya and Asia Power Ambilipitiya, Sapugaskanda, ඒ වගේ Sapugaskanda diesel විදුලි බලාගාරය, ඒ වගේ Sapugaskanda බලාගාරය, ඒ වගේ power plants තියෙනවා. එතකොට මේ power plants වලට තමයි අපි we are giving this fuel oil. Okay. එතකොට අපිට මේකට සල්ලි හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේක හැමදාම අපි ණයට දෙන්නේ. CEB එක ඉතින් හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ කියන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ අඩුවට දෙනවා. රටේ මිනිස්සුන්ට අඩුවට දෙනවා CEB එක. එතකොට CEB එක loss. ඊට පස්සේ CEB එක අපිට සල්ලි දෙන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට අපි loss. ඊට පස්සේ අපි බොරතෙල් ගේන්න මහා භාණ්ඩාගාරයෙන් සල්ලි ගන්න ඩොලර් ගන්න. එතකොට මහා භාණ්ඩාගාරයත් loss. Right? That is the case in Sri Lanka. Okay. Okay. I think now I am took extra 10 minutes. Okay. Now I am going to stop the lecture. Now I think you have a basic idea about the petroleum refinery operation. If there is any time, I like to take 1 hour in future lectures to explain the petroleum refinery process also. So you can broadly compare these things, because this is the what is the raw material for this petroleum case, that is borothel, that is a mixture of hydrocarbons. Okay, so there are different types of crude mixtures. Okay, there are many number of different types of crudes, that all types of crudes cannot be operated in our Sapugaskanda. Okay, actually we are operating the crude Merburn, M-U-R, Merburn, M-U-R, okay. Merburn කියන crude එක තමයි අපි process කරන්නේ. This is UAE, United Arab Emirates නේද? UAE කියන country එකකින් තමයි අපි ගේන්නේ. UAE based crude oil එකක්. මේක ලෝකේ Merburn කියන crude එක තමයි අපි දැන් අපි refinery එකේ process කරන්නේ. මේක පොඩ්ඩක් ලියා ගන්න. I am not going to give you a very question, but little question about what are the products and how they are coming. So you have to remember what is the top products, then the kerosene from the actually the bottom of the naphtha and gases, and then gas oil at the very bottom. What? Fuel oil. Okay, that is the 4 streams. Okay, and just to remember. Okay, this is not just to remember the process actually. So first we are from crude tanks in Orugadawatta, we are taking to the refinery and then preheating and desalting, again preheating, and after that again preheating using furnaces, and 360. Here temperature is what? 360 Celsius. Okay. So depending on what? Depending on boiling point, we are separating. Okay, that is we are calling distillation. Okay, depending on the boiling point, we are separating because this is a hydrocarbon mixture. Okay, hari. මම හිතන්නේ හොඳ අදහසක් ආවා. Then I will quickly go to the SWOT analysis. I think ඔයාලට තනියම මේක කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, I think no need to teach. Then I already did the classification. Then I like to teach you the SWOT analysis. Basic දේවල් නේ. SWOT means what? Management වල උගන්වනවා. Strength, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. The SWOT analysis එකක් කරාම when we if you are doing SWOT analysis, you will have a broader picture. What are the strengths and what are the weaknesses and what are the opportunities? That is the very, very interesting, and that is the very important thing. Okay, opportunities. Opportunities means future opportunities and how it can be grown. Okay, can opportunities කියන එක අඳුර ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. Also threats, because threats are also important. නේද? දැන් අපි as a human, if you don't know what are your threats, you are never developed. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාගේ threat එක ඔයාගේ challenge කරන්නේ, ඔයාට challenge කරන්නේ කවුද? Who is challenging you? You should know. So you must know what are the threats and also what are the competitive other technologies. Okay, and what are the opportunities and development opportunities, and also weaknesses and strengths. Okay, so this SWOT analysis, you can see what are the strengths. You can read these strengths and also weaknesses. Okay, the weakness is broad, undefined and unclassified area. Okay, undefined means make a still this is developing. Okay, maybe most promising biorefinery processes concepts not clear. That means very broad. That means compared to petroleum, this is still developing. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක මෙහෙමයි කියලා කාටවත් හරියටම කියන්න බෑ. So you have to adjust according to your availability of raw materials and your process technologies and the market value, market share. Okay, these type of things. So okay, you can leisurely lead this SWOT analysis. Actually, if I ask a question in exam, what are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, you should have the ability to express strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats in your own words. So please remember at least 2 or 3. Okay, in this section. මේවා මතක තියාගන්න, පොඩ්ඩක් ඔළුවේ තියාගන්න. හරි? පාඩම් කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. පාඩම් කරන්න වෙනවා ටිකක් මේක practice කරන්න වෙනවා definitely. So most important case is what is the definition and also the classification, and the classification where it comes from. IEA Bioenergy 42 task 42. Then what are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, and also I very simply explained the petroleum refinery process. Okay. Anyhow, please read these references, very small PDFs. You will have a good idea. Okay. Monohari අපහැදිලි තැනක් තියෙනවා නම්, if you are not clear, please okay, please not clear, please contact me. My number is anytime you can call. Okay, no problem. This is my phone number. Okay, you can anytime call and ask questions. Okay, වෙන දේවල් කතා කරන්න නෙවෙයි, question එකක් තියෙනවා නම් කතා කරන්න, because I am little busy in daytime, so at evening you can call. Okay, otherwise generally some lectures are not giving phone numbers, but I am giving because you are fresh graduates. Also you have many questions, you can anytime ask any type of questions. හරිනේ, ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න, මේ විෂය සම්බන්ධව තියෙන දේවල් අපිට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. And my email is, you can okay, Hasita UOM16@gmail.com. Okay, if you have any questions now you can ask. I will give you 1 minute. Okay, කවුරු හරි ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහන්න. ප්‍රශ්න නැද්ද? කවුද ඉන්නේ? චතුර දිල්හාන් පැහැදිලිද?
Yes, sir.
පැහැදිලිද? අද කියපුවා කට්ටියට තේරුණාද කොහොමද කියන කවුරු හරි පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න බලන්න. කවුද රෙප් ඉන්නවද? බැච් රෙප් කවුද?
Sir, Mama.
එහෙමද? හරි. හොඳයි. හම්බුලේ සර් මේ හරි. ඕකේ මිස්ටර් චතුර කියන්න බලන්න අද ලෙක්චර් එක ගැන වාට හිතෙන දේ මොකක්ද? ඒ කියන්නේ මේකේ ඩෙවලොප් වෙන්න ඕන, මේක තේරුණාද? අපහැදිලිද? අවංකව කතා කරන එක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. මොකද අපි මේක මේ මම අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ලබන සතියේ නැත්නම් ඊට පස්සේ සතියේ එනවා සබරගමුව. අපි තව බැච් රෙප් මම හිතන්නේ චතුර නිසා යාට පුළුවන් අපි තව මාසෙකින් හරි එකමාරකින් හරි අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ෆීල්ඩ් විසිට් එකක් අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම යමු. ගිහිල්ලා බලමු. මොකද ඒක තමයි අපිට තියෙන වැදගත්ම දේ. මොකද ඔයාලගේ කරිකියුලම් එකේ තියෙනවා ෆීල්ඩ් විසිට් එකක්. අපි ඒකත් කරනවා. ඒක මම arrange කරන්නම්. මම letters යුනිවර්සිටි එක හරහා ඔයාලට ඒකට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න තියෙන්නේ. අපි ඒක කරමු. හරි, කොහොමද කියන්නකො ලෙක්චර් එක?
සර් ලෙක්චර් එක ගොඩක් හොඳයි. මේ අපිට ගොඩක් දේවල් තේරුණා.
ඔව්. මෙහෙමයි කියවන්න ඕන as university students definitely reading is the first thing. අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කියවන්න ඕන. කටපාඩම් කරන්න නෙවෙයි. Read more and more documents. හරිනේ. එතකොට only you have to now refer those 2 references, small PDF. So go through that PDFs. Everything is there. If there is any question, please email me or call me. Okay. Hi. Next day I go into the practical applications and the next session. So I today cover. Please go through the SWOT analysis. I will teach you taking little time in next lecture because I did not do the SWOT analysis. But you can follow the SWOT analysis. I will teach you. Okay. Now I am going to stop the session. I think 20 minutes more. Okay. All the best. Please continue your studies very well. Okay. Let's meet in the next session. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, welcome.
Thank you.